My name is Guy Brown, and I am the founder of Medicine for the People Spiritual Gathering. What I do is I just create sacred space for people to come together and feel connected to each other, to Mother Earth. Whatever brings them joy, I ask them to bring that to the table. And whenever they bring that to the table, everyone gets to share and understand why that brings them joy. It's diverse in each person's individual personality that comes to the table, but it has the undertone of creating sacred space within the heart realm, of understanding that we're all creative beings and all of our creation comes through our heart space. A lot of the feedback that I get from people is always very positive, that the fact that they feel connected. A lot of people are searching. They're looking for things outside of themselves to really feel connected. But what we do is we actually teach people the tools to find themselves within themselves. And whenever you find community that can find themselves, you find each other in such an open space that there is this deep connection that it's harder to find in the default world. So you find these moments. One of the driving forces for me personally is when I'm at these events and I get to see people's faces and I get to see the fact that they're looking into each other's eyes and they're in a loving space. They're connecting, families are reuniting. There's things that drive us apart daily, and so there's these moments that just, it's a crescendo of emotion of just being one and understanding that there is no disconnect. There is only connect, and that we find that connection within ourselves through other people as well. And so when everybody brings that to the table with their intent, that's what culminates the whole journey together. Well, in the beginning, it wasn't just Medicine for the People. What we would do is we decided to do ceremony. We decided to have a camp out that was based around ceremony. So that is what Medicine for the People is about. But after so long, I did it twice a year for about 6 years. And I would theme them different each time. So I would kind of tune in to find out what I feel would be necessary for the continuation of what I think could be possible for, say, evolution. And it could be for the water. We've done it for trees, we've done it for bees, we've done it for the divine masculine and balancing the masculine and feminine. We've done it for the elements, we've done it for a lot of different things, but then when I've actually come to the conclusion, it's all medicine, and I was like, oh, that's the medicine, it's the medicine for the people. So I started actually calling it Medicine for the People and keeping it, the name, consistent about 3 years ago. Basically, it was about 15 of us. We were a little group, and we were meditating, doing healing sessions, and we were kind of holding space together, and I was like, we need to go do this in the woods. And they were like, yeah, it's a good idea. I said, I got some space, we can go out in the woods. And at that point, I heard somebody goes, well, you got space, let's go. And the space I was thinking of wasn't available. So I found some space, but we got those 30 people, we got 15 people turned into 30 people. So it started with only 30 people back in 2011. And it was great. We did ceremony for the land that we were on. And it was great, and everyone had a great time. So they were like, when's the next one? I was like, I don't know. How about the next equinox? They're like, cool, head that up. I'm like, okay. Right. And that's kind of how it all began. It was just, I mentioned it one time, like, hey, let's do it. And they were like, this is fun, let's do it again. And it was fun, so I was like, okay, let's just do it. And then it became 30 to 60 to 80, and now it's jumped up to 250, something like that. It happens on the equinox weekends, generally speaking, spring and fall. And so the next one is September 21st to the 23rd. It's going to be near Austin and Dripping Springs. And for people to be able to help is to come and bring your medicine, join in. And not necessarily, you don't have to come to the event necessarily, but just be a part of what's going on and how this event can actually spread. It's not just a 2-day event. It's more of a lifestyle. It's about finding your medicine and living within your medicine. And so we find people coming there not knowing what their medicine is. So if you don't know your medicine, then you come and find your medicine. And if you have found your medicine, come share your medicine. So that's how people can support. And if they want to contribute, do donations and whatnot, I'm open to that. But really it's about what people want to bring within their own lives. And most people find that joy is what they want more of in their own lives, more connection. To be who you are, and that's all you really can do, is find who you are. Really dig deep, they find that they want to be happy, they want to be joyful, and they want to share it, and they want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. And so that's what this is. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than you. This is something that I feel that is important, because what it does is group mind is way more powerful than individuals. And so the whole thing is built around intent. And so whenever people get together with the same intent in the same group mind, they hold that same space together. That's what creates change from the inside. I find that a lot of people, when they find themselves, then they find that tribe that goes along with that. And everybody holds that space together. That's what creates change.